Tax Return Explained. In this video we're going to tackle a topic that's often confusing for many people: Tax Return Explained. Taxes can be overwhelming, but fear not, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the tax return process and how to navigate it like a pro. So let's dive right in. Segment 1: What is a tax return? Before we delve into the details, let's start with the basics. What exactly is a tax return? Well, a tax return is a document that taxpayers file with the government to report their income, deductions, and tax liability for a specific period, usually a year. It's a way for individuals, businesses, and other entities to ensure they're paying the correct amount of taxes to the government. Segment 2: Why is a tax return necessary? You might be wondering why you need to file a tax return in the first place. The reason is simple: to settle your tax obligations accurately. By filing a tax return, you're essentially reconciling your tax situation. It allows the government to determine whether you owe additional taxes or if you're eligible for a refund. Segment 3: Who needs to file a tax return? Not everyone is required to file a tax return. The factors that determine whether you need to file include your income level, filing status, age, and other specific circumstances. For example, if you're a single individual with a relatively low income, you might not need to file, but it's essential to check the tax laws in your country to be sure. Segment 4: Understanding the components of a tax return. Let's break down the essential components of a typical tax return. 1. Personal information. This includes your name, address, social security number, or equivalent, and filing status, single, married, head of household, etc. 2. Income. Here, you'll report all the money you earned throughout the year, including wages, self-employment income, interest, dividends, and any other sources of income. 3. Deductions. Deductions reduce your taxable income, and they can include things like mortgage interest, student loan interest, medical expenses, and charitable contributions. 4. Credits. Tax credits are incredibly valuable as they directly reduce your tax liability. Examples include child tax credits, education credits, and energy efficiency credits. 5. Tax payments and withholdings. You'll report any taxes you've already paid, such as through employer withholdings or estimated tax payments. 6. Calculating your tax liability. This step involves applying the tax rates to your taxable income to determine how much you owe in taxes. 7. Refund or payment. Finally, you'll arrive at either a tax refund if you overpaid throughout the year or a payment if you owe additional taxes. Segment 5: Filing options. Now that we understand the key components, let's discuss how to file your tax return. There are several options available. 1. Paper filing. You can fill out the necessary forms manually and mail them to the tax authorities. However, this method can be time-consuming and prone to errors. 2. E-filing. The most popular method today is e-filing or filing taxes electronically. This option is faster, more convenient, and often comes with built-in error checks to reduce mistakes. 3. Tax professionals. If your tax situation is complex or you prefer assistance, consider consulting a tax professional or using tax software to guide you through the process. Segment 6: Important tax deadlines. Timing is crucial when it comes to tax returns. In most cases, the tax return deadline is April 15th, but it may vary depending on weekends and holidays. If you need more time, you can file for an extension, which gives you an additional 6 months to submit your return. However, remember that an extension only applies to filing the return, not to paying any taxes owed. So, make sure to estimate your taxes and pay any due amount by the original deadline. Conclusion: And there you have it, an overview of tax returns. Remember, tax laws can be complicated, so don't hesitate to seek professional advice if needed. By staying organized, understanding your tax situation, and using the right tools, you can confidently navigate the tax return process. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comments section below.